Okay fellas, today we're doing a little backpacking for beavers. Now this pond behind me is about a mile back in the woods. It's only accessible by foot, so I'm traveling light. My entire kit is right here in my chest pack. I've got a half a dozen snares with extension cables, spring clips, and earth anchors already attached, ready to go. I've got a small coil of wire, a pair of pliers, and a bottle of lure, and that's it. And what I'm doing is I'm going to come in today, I'm going to make my sets and leave. When I come back tomorrow, I'll be carrying a 22 pistol and a very large backpack. Now, if I catch 2 or 3 beavers, it may take me 2 or 3 trips back and forth to get them all out. And that's going to take most of the day for me. But you know what? That'll provide my family with meat for 2 to 3 weeks. Now, if this were a grid down situation, this is exactly how I would be out foraging for food. The only difference really would be that I'd be carrying a lot more than a half a dozen snares. Now this little hole back here, I take 2 or 3 beaver out of here every year, and I leave the rest for seed. It's fed by a river nearby, and so it's a renewable resource. Now if you develop 10 or 15 little spots like this, and you just come in and take a few out of each place every year, what you have is a renewable resource. It's like a meat farm that you don't have to do anything to. Nature replenishes it. And so it never wears out, it never dries up, and it's always there. And it's sustainable and it's renewable. So that's what I'm doing. Let's get started. The first set I'm going to put in is a blind set, and it's going to be right on the crossover. That's a very well worn crossover there. I'm not going to use any lure, don't want them to know anything is up. First thing I want them to know is that they're caught. Now since I'm traveling light, I'm not even carrying snare supports, so I just stuck a stick in, took some wire, attached it, and crimped it to my snare, and it's ready to go. If I've done my job, we'll have a beaver there in the morning. Okay, now here is the side of the first set that I made. It's a blind set on the dam crossover out there. I didn't catch anything at this set. I can't tell if the snare is pulled down or if just nothing went through. But if this were a true grid down situation, what I would do is I would check the entire area and I'd pull all the sets that did not make a catch. Now I've got one down there that I've heard him splashing around. And so what I would do is I would pull everything out of here first that didn't make a catch. The last thing I would do is I would dispatch my catch, get it in my pack, and get out. What I want to do is when I make a noise, I want to be gone as soon as possible. I don't want to walk up, dispatch the beaver first thing, and then go around and pull my other sets that didn't make a catch and be here for a long time. I want to get in and get out because you might never know who is in the vicinity, and as soon as you discharge a firearm, it's going to attract attention. Well, I only caught one this morning, and that's okay though, because it's a long walk out of here. One step at a time. But you know, if this were a grid down situation, meat on the table, it's better than no meat on the table. There's nothing wrong with working for your food. I think in the days that lie ahead, a lot more Americans are gonna have to learn how to do that. Thanks for watching, and I hope y'all have a great 2015. Happy New Year.